Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's James here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the coronavirus and how that is going to affect the housing market in 2020. It's already had some crazy effects on the stock market, but will it have an effect on the housing market this year? Stay tuned and find out. I want to start off by talking about how the stock market is getting absolutely destroyed by this coronavirus, and it really comes down to the fear factor of people selling, also people shutting down plants because coronavirus affected some workers over there in China. It's affecting the production of these American companies that use China as their manufacturer. What I really want to hammer home though is buy more. These companies are on a discount right now because people are scared and they are selling off a lot of their shares, in turn bringing the price down. Buy shares, guys. Buy shares in these monthly dividend stocks, or buy shares in these long-term companies like Facebook, AT&T that also give out a dividend. The money that you're spending on these shares right now is going to go a lot farther rather if you wait a few years down the line. I personally believe that this coronavirus is going to last a minimum of 6 months. I believe it was the CDC that came out with a statistic of this isn't going to go away for an entire year, and that's when we're going to get our vaccination on the coronavirus. Before all this actually started getting crazy, I was predicting this is going to be about 6 months of total crap. You probably see the videos about Costco having lines outside their door getting toilet paper. I don't know why toilet paper. I completely understand water and all the unperishable items, but toilet paper I'm not so sure about. I might have to do something with people going out and buying a crap ton of stuff because they're not wanting to have to buy it later, maybe 2-3 months down the line where a bunch of other people are already infected. The biggest takeaway about this stock market crash that we're having, recession, whatever you want to call it, buy more shares. Basically everything is discounted right now. So let's go to the meat of this video, talking about will this affect the housing market. I do believe real estate will slow down in terms of how many houses will hit the market because people are going to want to move to a different city where they're going to have to meet a bunch of new people that could also have the coronavirus. People are most likely going to want to stay indoors. That's a fear factor that people have, that they need to isolate themselves from everyone. Now I do understand, I believe it's around 50 years old and up that they probably should stay away from people because that seems to be the people that it's actually killing. But if you're relatively young and you're not really reaching that 50 and plus mark, you're really just gonna get a bad case of flu and you're gonna recover from it. There's actually been a lot more people recover from the coronavirus than there are people that have died from this. Hey guys, if you're taking some value out of this video, will you please just drop a like and a subscribe down below? It really does help out the channel. I try to reach as many people as possible so I can help them with their financial freedom through real estate investing. Thanks guys. Oh, I kind of went off topic there for a little bit, but I don't believe it's gonna have that big of an effect on the real estate market. I believe it's just gonna slow down the market. You're not gonna have a lot of buyers wanting to go out and check out open houses. You're not gonna have sellers wanting to sell their house and move somewhere else. Only thing I'm really worried about with the real estate market is if people have to stay home because they're sick, or if their loved ones are sick, or if work is forcing them to stay home. That's just gonna cause so much issues with this housing market, because people aren't going to be able to pay their rent, their mortgage. There's going to be a lot of foreclosures. There's going to be a lot of people getting evicted. It might just come down to another housing crisis, but we don't have that bad debt that was looming around back in 2008 to 2012. Another thing, guys, is don't panic. That's just going to cause this thing to be a lot worse than what it already is. I have the same feelings you guys do. I get that little balled up feeling in my chest that I'm about to start panicking. You just have to tell yourself in your mind that just don't panic. It makes things worse. One thing that I do believe that we need to have from our government is a mortgage holiday. I believe Meet Kevin, he's the one that actually termed that saying, a mortgage holiday will stop all mortgages, freeze them for a certain amount of time until people are allowed to go back to work and make money to meet ends meet. But if that doesn't happen on the macro side of things, I don't think anything will really happen. I think real estate will slow down for a brief moment while we figure out a vaccine for this coronavirus, but I don't think anything will really happen. I think people will still be buying and selling. It's just gonna be a lot slower than what is already happening. Now, am I gonna still personally be buying real estate? Heck yeah, I'm still gonna be buying real estate. There's a famous quote, I don't know who it's by, but time in the market beats timing the market. Guys, get in real estate. It really doesn't matter when you get in the market, guys. If you're a buy and hold investor, it does not matter. If you're flipping, if you're wholesaling, yeah, it definitely does matter. Timing the market is kind of your thing, right? You're hoping you're gonna buy this low property and you're gonna fix it up and you're gonna sell it at this amount, and hopefully the market doesn't crash and then you have to sell it for a lot lower than what you purchased it for. Buy and hold investors can pretty much buy whenever, because it doesn't really matter when you buy as long as you're cash flowing. The market goes up, you're cash flowing and you're getting that appreciation. The market goes down, you're losing that value in your property, but who cares? You're keeping that property for 10, 20, 30 lifetime. You're keeping that property and it's going to be cash flowing you. The only time the market really matters is when the market goes down, you get scared and you sell and you lose that amount of money. The same thing with the stock market. If you panic sell, say the market's way up here and you panic sell, when it starts to go down, you lose money. You're like, oh shoot, I better get my money out before I lose any more. You're at a loss. Guys, keep your money in. The market will recover. It always goes up. Real estate prices always go up. What does the stock market do? It always goes up. Keep your money in. And then for the buy and hold and real estate investors, it doesn't matter when you buy. All that matters is that you get in the game, you get that first property, the second property, the third property done, and you stay in the game. You're gonna be cash flowing $200, $300, $400 every single month. And if you follow the strategy that I use, $500, $600, $700 a month, it doesn't matter if the market's going up or if it's going down. The main thing is you stay in the market. I have a little bit of history with this. I think it was around in December when the market kind of just took a crap. I was playing around with the market, seeing kind of like, not really stock trading, but I was doing a little bit of day trading, kind of, to see what I could earn to kind of get my feet wet in that area. Well, I had about a few $1,000s in the stock market when this December little decline hit, and I panic sold. Guys, I think I lost like $200. I think I only had about $3,000 in there, but I lost about $200 because I panic sold. Guess what? 2 months later, the market recovered and more. I would have had my money back. I would have been making some gains, and then this coronavirus would have hit, stock market goes back down, and then in about a year or two, it goes all the way back up and I make more gains. It's all about staying in the market. Please don't try to time the market. I know it works for some people, but don't just try to time the market. Whether that be real estate or whether that be stocks, stay in the market, and I promise you, you will not regret it. As long as you're cash flowing, and stocks, it doesn't necessarily matter all that much as long as the company doesn't go bankrupt. Stocks, they go down, they go back up. Real estate, as long as you're cash flowing, it doesn't really matter. Just stay in. Keep the property, wait for the market to correct, come back up, and you can sell. You can keep it for a lifetime, keep that cash flow. That's personally what I would do. I'd keep that cash flow, but it's all up to your personal preference. All right, guys, that's the end of today's little rant about the housing market and kind of the stock market too. Now the coronavirus is affecting all this. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please just drop a comment down below, ask me a question. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you got in regards to real estate. I have a little bit of experience in stocks, so you can ask me some questions about that too. But until next time, guys, I'm out. Thanks. See you guys next time.